Welcome back, and today we're going to be exploring a very simple hack, I guess you could say, to add tranquility to our practice. So the great thing about this strategy is you can add it on to whatever practice you're already doing. So if you're meditating with the breath, if you're meditating with body sensations, regardless of what kind of practice you do, you can add this and it will bring more pleasure, tranquility to your practice. And now the only case where I would not recommend doing this is if you're trying to process some difficult emotion. If you're processing sadness or grief, if there's something heavy that you're working through, moving through, I would say maybe don't do this, although you can try it because it actually may help. And that's another point here, is that sometimes bringing this warm tranquility to these heavier type feelings are actually going to help move them, where other times it can feel very disingenuous. It can feel like we're trying to escape them or repress them. So regardless of what practice we're doing, we're never trying to escape feelings in meditation. Whatever feelings are there, whether it's sadness, grief, anger, we're just letting them be there. We're not trying to repress them. We're not trying to change them, but we're just coming back over and over to whatever our focus of our practice is. So let's say you're meditating with the breath and some grief comes up. You're just going to be with the breath, but also let the grief be there, but not focusing on it. That being said, I think it can be really great, especially if you need to process emotions, to work with them directly, to really make them the focus of your practice and to notice what's happening in your body, how they're arising in your body, how they're moving through your body, that somatic orientation, that just being with your feelings and watching them move, bringing them more into clarity and awareness and equanimity, which is just allowing them to be there, is a really powerful practice. And I would absolutely recommend it if you're trying to process heavy emotions or if you have feelings that just seem to be lingering. So all that being said, the simple hack is to just smile. What we're doing is we're cultivating this kind of warm friendliness through a smile, and then we're bringing that to our practice. So we can smile with our face, like normal smiling, but you can also kind of smile in your heart and smile with your whole body. And that's what we're going to explore in today's practice. So if you have a meditation practice already that you do regularly, you might want to try to start with that or make that the basis of your practice and then add the smile on top and see what happens. Or you can just follow along and make the feeling of smiling the object of your practice, which I would also recommend trying out. So you can try both out. The other thing I want to mention is that while this strategy shows up a lot in different forms of meditation, different traditions, the one that I really connected with is called Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation. And in that tradition, this is really one of the key focal points of the practice, is the smile and just cultivating a good feeling, a feeling of goodness, of compassion, of care, and then radiating that into yourself and radiating that out to someone else. Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation is actually a really beautiful tradition. It's kind of a newer tradition, but it's based on very old texts, very old suttas. And if you want to explore that tradition further, I'm going to put some links in the description down below where you can find guided practices and more information regarding Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation. So all that being said, let's just jump right into the practice. So take your meditation seat and close your eyes if that's comfortable. You can leave them open if you'd prefer. I personally find closing my eyes allows me to be more aware of what's happening in my inner world. The feelings are a little more vivid, a little more clear. And that's a really great thing to cultivate, is this clarity around our feelings. So take a deep breath in. Allow your spine to feel nice and long, your chest to feel open, feeling this quality of alertness. And on the next exhale, relax, soften your shoulders. Just find this quality of ease, allowing everything to be just as it is right now. Not trying to change anything in this moment. Meditation is always this balance of alertness and ease. So breathe full, gentle breaths into the belly and let go, allowing the breath to be natural, soft. Now just allow yourself to have a gentle smile. Sort of like the smile that you may see on a Buddha statue or the smile that you see on the Mona Lisa. Just a gentle, subtle smile. And you can also bring a nice memory up if that helps. In the Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation, they sometimes suggest imagining yourself looking into the eyes of a baby and it's smiling at you. So we're just using any image or memory that's going to help bring about a genuine smile. But then we let go of the memory or image and we just stay with the feeling of the smile. And see if you can also smile in your heart. So allow that feeling of smile to radiate through your heart. And imagine this smile feeling washing over your whole being. So your whole being is smiling. And we're just breathing gently and staying with this feeling of smiling. So if you have another practice, let's say you like to focus on your breath, you're welcome to do that now, but keeping the smile going. Otherwise, just stay with the feeling of the smile, especially if you can really stay with it, if it's pulling you in, if it's vivid in your experience. It's enough to meditate on just that. Inevitably, thoughts arise, we get lost in the thoughts, and our smile may fade. So if that happens, that's okay. Just come back, re-smile, really feel the smile, and keep going. Stay with that feeling. If any other feelings are present, whether it's restlessness, anxiety, sadness, whatever may be there, see if you can meet that with a smile. So meet the feeling with a smile, welcoming it. We're not trying to push it away or ignore it, but we're staying with the smile and with the feeling. Just notice if there's any feelings that are in the way of this smile, if they're blocking it, if there's any tension here, and see if you can soften that with your breath, allowing the smile to just feel natural. So not having to force it, but just softening whatever's in the way of a natural smile. And being really curious about the sensations of the smile. How vividly can you feel this smile, the subtle sensations of it moving through your body? See if you can expand the sensations of the smile. See how far you can reach out with them, reaching out beyond your body into the space around you, feeling this expansive smile. With just a few moments left of the practice, see how much you can really surrender to this smile. Just let the smile take you over. Let everything else fall away until all that's left in your awareness is the smile. Okay, and now you can gently come back, open your eyes, take your time. You never want to try to come out of meditation states too quickly, especially if you're deep in them. So just take some nice, gentle, soothing breaths. And I'm really curious how that was for you, what worked, what didn't. So please leave a comment if you had an experience. And I'm going to do more on this kind of Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation in the future, as well as I'm going to profile some other types of practices. So if you're not already subscribed and you're interested, then you can subscribe. You can also sign up for my newsletter, where I'm going to be putting out lots of updates, because I know that YouTube doesn't always notify people around new videos and practices. And yeah, that's it. If you liked it, give the video a like, and I really appreciate you practicing with me, and I'll see you again next time.